Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance for what is live stream number 14 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on with the last stream. Now, in the last stream, we continued the main story. We headed to Sasau and found the strange knight before heading back to Rapota to speak to Master Feyfer. We then head back to Sasau once again. On the way, we decided to fast travel for one of the only times we've done it and got into a bit of a fight because of that. But we managed to learn more about the counterfeit coins along the way. And I think we're progressing pretty well with the story now. It did seem to take a little while to actually see any major progress, but I think we're doing okay with it. It's just a case of continuing on. There's so many side stuff you could be doing, and we are trying to clear it as we go. We did the work quest where we found people work, got people carrying water and emptying the latrines. We don't know how that's going to quite play out because of who we chose. I'm assuming next time we're in Rattay, we probably will hear back from some of them, I would assume. E-Play, good morning, how are you? But yeah, all in all, enjoying it so far. Now, we have got a date for Roadcraft's new Reclaim DLC. Supposedly, it is out next week on the 24th of March. But I'll have a proper look before I do schedule next week and see how we go from there. Thanks for the like, very much appreciated. I'm okay. I wouldn't say I'm brilliant. I'm struggling a little bit today. I was yesterday. Yesterday was a mess. Pain's just through the roof at the minute for no apparent reason, but this is what happens. It's one of those things. It's all good though. We continue on as always. Just got to keep smiling and keep going forward. That's the only thing we can do. But yeah, no, glad you're doing well, E-Plan. Always happy to hear that. Okay. Trying to check the sound of the stream. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. And free adverts. Wow. I was sent yesterday. I was sent a stream link to watch, and it was someone. I don't know why it was sent, but there was someone giving ways to improve your streaming in terms of what you should be doing. What are the hard and fast rules of improving your engagement and stuff? Don't know why I sent it, as I've said all the way along. Not fussed. But I had a look, and I knew what to expect. But one thing I will say is when you're doing a live stream, I've always said no to doing in-game adverts, especially during a live stream, because you miss out on that 30 seconds of actually the live stream. Unless you go back and watch it out of time, it's pointless. This guy had adverts every 20 minutes, half an hour. People were complaining left, right, and centre, and that's just a pure example of why we don't add adverts in streams. And other people do, but it's just something that's not. This is just something I'm not interested in at all. But yeah, when you're actually seeing it properly for the first time and how it works, it's like that's not good. But each to their own. And also subscriber only chat. I don't understand. I do not understand subscriber only chat. I don't get why you would limit people from dropping by. You know, I know it means just pressing the button to talk and then unsubscribing immediately after you finished in the chat, maybe, but I just don't understand it. But there we go. That's just me. To me, subscriber only chat makes no sense if you want to encourage new people to see you. That's just my take. Right, let's load in. We're ready to rumble. All that glisters, we had to have a quick check on what mission we're on. I can't quite remember from Monday, in all honesty, but we'll have a look in a second and work through what we need to do. I think we earned quite a bit of money from selling stuff recently. We do need a heal. We are still slightly under health-wise. But mission-wise, let's have a look. So all that glisters. I found quite a pile of grosh in the Pribyslavitz encampment, which Master Engineer Feyfer subsequently discovered to be fakes. Not only that is a capital crime against the crown, but it's also proof that there's more going on around Rattay than meets the eye. We need to find out who in Sasau works with copper and go and speak to Master Feyfer now. Yeah, exactly, and that's going to harm the channel more. I just don't understand why you'd alienate some of your audience. Which essentially, if you do subscriber only chat, you are alienating people, which makes no sense in my eyes. But that's just my take. I'm not an expert. I'm just experienced. But there we go. So I do remember this mission. So we'd spoken to a couple of the blacksmiths, and one of them lied to us. And we found this out after speaking to a different blacksmith. Zach is highly suspicious. I will take a closer look at him. We spoke to Zach, and he lied point blank to our face about working with copper. We know he's the one who bought him all the copper, but he said he doesn't use it. Although the mission doesn't state that we know that, weirdly. But there we go. Weapon-wise, we are using the Page's sword, which is the best sword we've got so far. We have got axes and things, we just haven't used them at the minute. That's the only other thing. But we are in Rattay. We need to work out who's working with copper. Now, I want to head back up and speak to Zach again, who's just across this way. I feel like because he lied to us, I think it'd be important to speak to him now and see what he can say. And it was only after we spoke to the other blacksmith that we kind of figured out he was lying. Whether we're going to get any information from him, I don't know. But all we know is he definitely lied to us when he said he doesn't work with copper. And now we know he does. Admittedly, the other blacksmith could be lying, but I don't think he is. So I'm just checking on my little boy. He should be at school. Oh no, there's nobody there. I can track his watch. Right, blacksmith, I think he's over there. Let's go and see if he is. I'm pretty sure he's over this way. It doesn't tell me on here where he is, annoyingly. But I want to say he is over that way. Oh, there we go, I got a message from my boy. There we go, he's at school. I don't know why I worry so much. I know he's absolutely fine, but I just worry sometimes. Right, where's the blacksmith? I'm curious whether he'll tell us the truth now. That's the only other thing. He's already lied to us once. There's nothing stopping him lying to us again, is there? That's the thing. And now I need to try and remember where he is. Oh, I think he's over here, in fact. Do we need to eat? Not really. I can drink a potion to heal. I'm just holding off because I don't want it to be a waste when we can just sleep shortly as well. Not in there. I can't for the life of me remember where he is. I know he's here somewhere. There's the miller. I wonder if the miller will have any information for us.
God be with you.
Is there any work here for carpenters?
Are they locals?
Yeah.
From Skalitz?
Then no.
Aye.
I only take in people I know.
Do you know where I can find the Master Engraver?
Oh, yes. He has a workshop by the monastery. May the Lord watch over you.
So that's a separate mission for the Master Engraver, I would say. Now, blacksmith, where are you? We know there's one here because we already spoke to him once and he lied. But now it's finding him a second time is now the hard thing.
What?
Where is he? Because he doesn't show up on the map. I don't know exactly where he is. I was hoping I'd hear the anvil or something so we could figure out. His name is Zach. As I say, we've spoken to him already and he lied, so that's why we're trying to find him again. Thought he was in this building over here because you can see the smoke going. Thought maybe he was in here. But he's not. It's their food that's cooking by the looks of things. Is he down this way? That's the mill there. Just want to talk to him. So discovered the miller here. Blacksmith, where are you? I know he's here. It's just finding him. Obviously, we've already spoke to him once. Master Engraver's supposedly here as well. Might be in here. I think that's a separate mission, the Master Engraver. No, not adding that. Cannot for the life of me find out where he is. Oh, here we go. There's the grindstone. So that's Zach. Now,
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we change our questions because we now know more about it. I don't.
So back to that copper.
The fact that the mission hasn't updated.
I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
You did. That's not what I heard. There we go.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
Well, that's it. That's it. Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
I don't think we've got any trade, have we? I know he hasn't got anything for us. Weight's fine, so no, we haven't. We've already sold all that stuff. Right. Well, we've spoken to him and didn't really get anywhere with it. So we need to head back into town and we can speak to Master Feyfer, and we still need to speak to the other blacksmiths in town while it's the things. But yeah, don't quite. We just took his. It seems a bit weird that obviously we've been told that he's the one buying up the copper, and yet our reaction to him, not really. Well, he reacted badly, but our reaction to him was just okay. Don't worry about it then, which seems really weird considering. You'd think, you know, well, you know he's bought the copper. He's lied to us. You would have thought that would have been more, hang on, why are you lying kind of thing. But instead it's, okay, no worries. See you later. It just seems weird. Right. We need to speak to other people, really, and find out who else potentially is working with copper. I suppose the more people we speak to, the more evidence we potentially get on him. That might be what we need. Obviously, Master Feyfer as well we can speak to. Who's nearby. What's this here? Oh, just a trader. What do they sell?
Good evening.
Oh, food. Again, so maybe here is where we need to go to buy the food for the Jahanka mission. We tried to do it, but our food had all rotted, so it didn't count, annoyingly. Do I need to wash is the question. Right, I think we go and speak to Master Feyfer, who's down here. We can potentially go and see the armourer as well. Maybe he has some answers for us. We do need to wash. I thought we may do because I saw the bucket. But yeah, let's go and speak to Master Feyfer then. See what he has to say. I don't think we can get any better armour currently. We do have a decent amount of money, but I just don't think we're going to be able to upgrade massively at the minute.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions. All that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right out.
All that grows in the ground fresh. Okay, I think the armour's here. He might not be able to tell us anything, I don't know. If he will, to be fair. I think he's over this way. It's always worth a check, because it's someone who makes stuff. Potentially, he may know about this copper, is all I'm thinking. Doors closed, though. It's probably a bad sign. No, it's not. It's fine. Master Otto. Otter? That's the armour smith. I want to speak to Master Otter.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Okay, do you work with copper?
Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
Damascene
I'm looking for
decor.
someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time
There we
with
go, Zach again.
Go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
See? We already know it's him. But, yeah, for some reason it won't acknowledge it. Now, I don't think we've got anything to sell. I'm pretty sure we did recently sell everything. Let's just double check the horse and see if the horse has anything to sell. We haven't actually taken off it. Yeah, we've got a load of stuff to sell from the horse. While we're here then, let's sell all that stuff that we need to sell. I don't think any of this improves us. So we might as well sell everything on the horse that we don't want. Let's just double check. So that's the same as ours. 24, 24, 10. Yeah, it's the exact same. That's 17, 17, 7 compared to ours, which is 21, 21, 8. 20. There's no way of quick checking whether stuff is better either. You've got to actually you've got to go and check it yourself. It's a little bit annoying. Right, I think we sell all the armor that we've got on us that we got from fights recently. All the stuff we're not wearing, it's not worth a massive amount because it's not fixed, but I'm not that fussed about that because even if you fix it all, it won't all be worth amazing amounts. I know it says to us it's worth 1,000 gross on, it's not. And never is, to be fair. A lot of it depends on reputation and things like that as well. Right, we've got 1.1k coming from all that. Has he got any stuff for us that's better? That's the question. Because if he has, it may be worth... We're gaining 1.1k anyway. It may be worth a little look to see if we can improve. Because our fight we had when we fast travelled saved us massively. That shield is 150 defense. We can't sell any weapons, so I can't check the shield. But that's 150 defense. Both of them are. We need to check our shield and just see what the difference is. Charisma 20, Charisma 20. Yeah. May have a better shield potentially. We'll have to have a look. Common Gambeson. Okay, so the decorated arming doubler is better than ours according to that. Okay, we need to have a quick check on ours and where ours is. So the doubler is the Gambeson essentially. So ours is a 4711. 4711. And his arming doubler, I don't know if I'm saying that anywhere near correct, is a 4712. Okay, so it increases it a little bit. It does increase our charisma as well. It's 872 gross on. Again, it won't cost us anything because of what we're currently selling, but it does increase us by 1 in blunt defense. I know it's not much, and it's probably not worth spending it for 1 upgrade. There was a better upgrade than that, maybe. 4711. I'm ignoring visibility and conspicuous. I don't think that matters massively currently for how we play. Oh, Pauldron's there. 23, 23, 3.5k. No. No wonder they were better. Male Chaucer's 8, 10, 17. Compared to ours. Our Chaucer's. Ours are... Oh, it's not them ones, is it? It's the actual other... There we go, them bits. Ours are 5, 6, 9. Compared to 8, 10, and 17. 1.5k, but we're only going to pay 400 of that. Because of, obviously, we're selling stuff. That's actually a decent upgrade. Let's put them in. They're better, but they're a lot more money. I think we're going to buy... Yeah, I think we're going to end up... Decorate shields. They're 115 defense, 98. 98. We've got armors kits and stuff. Right, I think... That's it. I think what we do, we have to pay 438. Obviously, we will haggle. But that'll increase the leg armor at least.
Well, we can try it.
So currently we're paying 440. Let's go 350. I don't think it's going to matter. It's going to do it, but there we go.
All right, so.
Wow. Okay. The difference was only 350. So we need to now put the male Chaucer's on. There we go. we'll quickly sell ours, so just so we're not carrying it for no reason. We also need to ask them about the blacksmiths in a second as well. So we'll just sell the gear we just took off. They're not worth a massive amount, admittedly, but it gives a chance to haggle again against reputation.
Let's talk about the price.
So we're
All
just
right.
slowly trying to
So-
upgrade gear when we can, sell off whatever we find along the way.
What about this?
We're getting there, just drop the price a bit more.
So this is what he's paying us for the Traususes we just took off.
Oh, that's a decent price.
There we go. Right, we need to ask him about the blacksmiths. Just because that's part of the mission we're doing
Can
anyway.
you tell me about the
We know
blacksmiths
Zach's
here in Sasau?
lying to us.
Depends which ones you mean. In the town, there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery, there's Zach. But there's not many good words.
Thing
I
is,
can
we
say
know
about
Zach's
him.
dodgy, but yet we can't do anything with that at the minute.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said,
You'd
He's
think,
an honest
but we know
craftsman.
this, that we should be able
which
to do
isn't
something, but
you
it's
can
not
say
allowing
about
us to at the
every
minute.
blacksmith in town.
Right, Zach, what are you going to say about him?
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business.
Oh, that's it. This was the
but I
guy
turned
he
him
wanted to
down.
buy the business from to put his son in
Since
place.
then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
You could say he's only
That'll be
saying
all.
that because of their argument, but at the same time, we've heard from more than one person now.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
Potentially, we can upgrade maintenance here.
I'd like to hone my skills.
Are we level 10?
First, you have
No.
to have some skills to hone.
So we can't do any training at this point with the
I'll think
armor
it over.
because we're not level 10. Okay. So I've upgraded their leg armor at least. We're going to go and see Master Feyfer.
Garlic,
But
carrots,
still, I'm pretty sure
onions,
Zach's the one we've got to go and
all
deal
that
with,
grows in the
but
ground fresh.
currently it won't allow us to do anything with that. Right, where are we heading for Master Feyfer? He's in this building here. And potentially upstairs, I would guess. Is he in there? No, so that's a lockpick. Pretty sure he's in there. It's just where is he in that? The upstairs door is locked, so we can't use. Oh, he's in this bit here, maybe. This is the scribe. There we go. Tobias Feyfer.
Greetings.
It's all part of the main
business, sir?
story. That's what we're focusing on.
You look
Counterfeiters.
different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Okay, so he's dressed down.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
He's got a
That
point.
does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
That Zach is dodgy as anything. I know where they get their quicksilver.
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right. It was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
And
Have
we've
you
already
been there to
chased off
have a
the
look
bandit
around?
that was there.
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master Engraver.
We need to speak to Master Engraver about a
You
different
don't
mission
suppose that
anyway.
he's-
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended.
Okay, we're going to be
Prefer
careful
not
how we
to
speak to
mention
him
me at
then.
all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
There we go.
May the Lord watch over you.
The scribe is here. Or the scribe was here, he's gone now. I was going to say, if the scribe was there, I would have had a look to see what books we could have brought off him, to be fair. Right, it is nearly night time, to be fair. It might be worth us sleeping. And then the next day go and speak to the Master Engraver. Now, where is... Obviously, you got alchemy there. Oh, the inn's here. The tavern. So head to the tavern. I think we sleep, which will heal us at the same time, as it is getting night time. And then next morning we go and speak to the Master Engraver, see what he has to say, and go from there, I think. Our housemaid, do you have any rooms?
My humble greetings. How may I help you?
Oh, okay, we can only trade with. I was going to see if we can sleep. She might have a book we need to read that will increase some of our skills. Not by looks. Tavern Life. We've already read that. That's maxed. Yeah, no. She has got lots of meat on her that we need for different missions with Johanka. But not much we can do there then. Okay. I don't know where the place to sleep is then here. Offhand. Annoyingly. Yeah, I don't know where we can sleep. The wash house is there, to be fair. It might be worth wash house. We know we need to go and speak to the Master Engraver. What other mission have we got currently up? There's a. I think it's further north, though, isn't it? Other mission. It's to the right, because I can see it on screen. It made me wonder if that was what we need to do next. I can't remember where the lodgings are here. I'm sure there is some.
I don't understand these things.
But if we can't find somewhere to sleep, we'll have to basically not sleep, essentially. Oh, I think the lodgings actually are by our friends of ours, aren't they? So if we go across to the yard of the monastery, or just before that, the lodgings should be there, because that's where our friends are. From Skalitz. So we'll sleep there, then we'll speak to the Master Engraver in the morning. As I say, we know something's dodgy about Zach, but it's actually getting the ability to actually say that to him, because we know there is something there. But also we'll heal by going to sleep as well.
God be with you, Henry.
Still can't find them to a job. Right, we need that's the miller. No, it's not, it's the townsman, it said. Townsman, where? Oh, she's there. Come away. So we'll just buy a room, we'll sleep, and then next morning we're going to go and speak to...
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly.
The Master Engraver.
For how long?
So we can go for more than one night, but it costs you a fortune, which is probably worth doing, because I bet you never have to pay again.
In advance.
We always haggle. We generally won't get any money off.
Can we discuss the price?
But it's all about upgrading our speech skill.
Agree?
Previously,
Well,
no, so there we go. She'll stick to 2. I know it's not much, but it's worth doing it just to increase our speech skill.
You've got it all to yourself. No one.
So we're the middle room. We've stepped to it a few times now.
May the Lord watch over you.
So up here in the middle room. As I say, well, I don't think we have any books to read. We can have a look though. There's always a risk that a timed mission will finish and we'll fail it, but I don't think we've got any time missions currently. Right, let's just double check our inventory. I just want to double check we haven't got any books we need to read. We do tend to buy them whenever we can. Oh, heavy shield. We're going to look at that. 133. So the armourer did have better shields by 17. Probably wouldn't be worth the cost, to be fair. Right, books. Anything? For the life of me, I can't remember if we've got any. Oh, there we go. That's 100% red, so we need to sell that on maintenance. Is that our only one? Oh, there we go. A skill book on drinking. We need to read that one. And we have got some treasure maps we need to have a proper... We really need to have a proper look at the treasure maps, really. Right, let's read this. We'll study it until it's 100%. Which will be there. 5 hours and then we'll sleep the rest. And that should heal us and give us all our energy back. Master Engraver next morning. And then go from there. Like I said, we know Zach is behind using the copper. We know he brought it all up. But whenever we spoke to him, he denied all the knowledge. More and more people are confirming it's him. If the Master Engraver can confirm it, and potentially we can then go and catch him out. I'm assuming anyway. I don't know for sure that's what's going to happen, but it seems to make the most logical sense. But this will also heal us as well. Save us using a potion to heal. Sleeping will heal us. So we've got a new level in drinking, new perk point available as well. I think we'll have a look at that after we've slept. We've got so many perk points we haven't spent. Mainly because I just don't know what skills to put in place. Nothing kind of works for us currently, although saving them is not a bad thing, because when you hit the higher levels of each skill, the perks of them could be better, and you're saving the skill points if there's 2 better ones, essentially a higher level. But it's the first game I've ever played where I haven't used skill points immediately, because I just don't know what skills to put them in. You know, everything that we currently kind of got perk points in currently works for us. And the skills we currently have unlocked just don't make any sense for us to have at the minute. So it's one of those weird ones. I've never been in that kind of situation before. So it is really unusual. Right, so we gain a new point in drinking. We've got 2 perk points to spend here. And we've got 3 skills we can't have till level 10. We're currently level 7. I think a lot of these, that's an old one. Drunk, with level 7, so these are unlocked now with drunk. There's 3 new skills. The benefits alcohol lasts twice as long unless you drink yourself to oblivion. You suffer no negative effects. But once sober, your hangover will also last twice as long. Do we want the hangover? When drunk, you get a +1 bonus. When hungover, they drop by 1. You get drunk on 50% less alcohol, saving you hard-earned groschen, and your hangover the next day lasts only half as long. But getting drunk quickly brings both the positive and negative effects of alcohol. Basically, none of them are helpful. I don't think, anyway. There's 3 skills, obviously, we have to wait for. Top shelf, spirits % weaker. When you drink yourself to oblivion, you'll wake up at home on a bed, and none of your inventories will be gone. You'll never drink yourself to oblivion, but the negative effects of your hangover will be 50% stronger. Again, none of them work for us, to be fair. So there's no point in putting them in place if they're not going to work for us. Our dog is howling. That's probably because I keep ignoring it and not feeding the thing. To be fair, generally, I forget about the dog. I only know it's there by the barking that's really annoying.
Look what I've got for you.
I'm sure we've got some food for it. Yeah, I generally forget that the dog's even with us half the time. I think, if anything, the dog side of things is a pain in the butt. If I could have just left it with a Teresa, I probably would have done. Well, I can't eat from the pot. It's a little bit annoying, as we do need food. This private? Yeah, that's trespassing. Won't go in there then. We'll have to find some food further up here. We have got food ourselves to eat. We generally eat old food. Not old food, other people's food. From the pots and things. Rather than eating whatever we've got. We only ever really take stuff with us that won't go off as well, just because that makes more sense. But we've got to find someone's area for where there's cooking some food and we can potentially take that. Is that water there? Right, quick wash. We're looking for the Master Engraver. That's who we're going to speak to next. I don't know if it's on the map. It is. Engraving Workshop is over here. No food on the go, is there? If we have to eat our own... Oh, there we go, food there. If we have to eat our own food, we can. But we don't need to. And we have fully healed now as well. Right, we're looking for the Master Engraver. That's who Feyfer has told us to go and speak to. Wherever he is. Where is he? Is he above us? No, I don't know if we're allowed above. Let's see. I think he's up here. Although by looks like I could be wrong. Yeah, we don't steal anything either, so there's nothing to take. But he's not up there. We know he's here somewhere because it says he's here. We just got to find him. Oh, he could be up the stairs over the other side. Didn't see the stairs till just now. I'm hoping this is his place. Why can't I walk up the stairs? Oh, there we go. He's over there. For some reason, we can't walk up the stairs. What's going on there? There we go. That was weird. Right, Master Jerome.
Good health to you.
So we know that to use the copper, they must be using
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there.
Something other. I can't remember the name of.
My boy?
What are you
What
working
are
on?
you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone.
We may have
as well as metal.
another mission that we need him for. I
Here
can't
in the
quite remember.
monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
Do you work here alone?
Quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see.
So what's happened to Florian?
I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
He sent him a message.
The plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
He's got a hangover. Talk to Florian. That's the new thing. Tell me about Florian.
Like your apprentice, Florian?
I don't know if this is part of the main mission. Yes, I think it is.
Its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day, he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest.
Okay, I think Florian's in on this copper situation with the counterfeit coins.
In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
Where does he live?
Ask why?
I've got a message
I have
for
a
him.
message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly.
Okay, so he's in the baker's cellar.
He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Does he have any
Florian
enemies?
Have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
The baths? We've got to talk to the madam at the baths then?
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther.
I think we need to speak to him before we go and find him.
Felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly.
Just the more information we have before we find him, the better.
Be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
I'm sure there's something else. Okay, about the Moldavite.
About that Moldavite we discussed.
Yes. Do you have some news?
No. Give me more time.
Nothing for now.
So basically, we're meant to pick up a crown that he's engraving for
Just remember that I have
someone
to
else.
mount the stone on the crown, and that's no
And
small matter.
the stone is missing. And we have to go and find it. It's a side mission we've got and haven't dealt with yet. Like a few of them, to be fair. Right. So, the mission has now moved on a little bit. We've now got to go and speak to the madam of the baths and to Florian, the Engravers Apprentice. My thinking is we speak to the madam first before trying to find Florian. I know it says still find out who works with copper. We know who works with copper, but that's not updating for some reason. I'm not sure why it won't update, but that's the case so far. But we'll go and speak to the madam first, as hopefully she'll have more information for us on what happened. And then from that, we can potentially use that when we finally find Florian. But it does seem like Florian, the Engravers Apprentice, is now having some of these counterfeit coins. Now we know they've got to use a die with the counterfeit coin, so maybe his training to be an engraver, maybe his got something to do with making them, because he could have the dies potentially. So he could be working with Zach, the blacksmith. Is what my thinking is, but we'll see. Obviously, we need to know what happened first between him and the bathhouse women. I wonder if he tried to pay with a counterfeit coin or something, because that would really put some legs behind him, at least helping the person who's counterfeiting the coins, if not counterfeiting himself. We do try and gather what we can. We've got to be careful of weight, obviously, but every time we gather some ingredients, we do gain in our strength skill, as that's one of the skills we have. Gathering materials increases strength. Right, let's speak to the bathhouse lady and see what went on with Florian.
Good night.
I love that everyone approaches us really nicely now.
For you?
It's taken over time to get to this point. We may even use the services here in a minute. Let's speak about Florian first.
With Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor
What?
Girl. I shudder to think
They
what's
took her.
become of
Who took her? What happened?
Exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
Into a boat?
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get
Okay,
the girl.
so Florian owes money or owes something.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young
That's
girl
quite good.
turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Turnip heads. Right, where can I find him? We know he's in the basement of the baker.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the
Been
monastery
there.
craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
Okay, what did the bailiff do about Esther being taken?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing
Really
about
won't do anything about it. It's the bailiff.
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
The bailiff is there to keep the rules in place.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
Does sound like we're going to have to rescue Esther, by the way. Right,
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Is there anything else we can ask about that? No. So anything that's greyed out means we've already asked it. Let's have a look at trade first. I don't think she's going to have anything we want, to be fair. Lots of potions, I would say, haven't really helped us so far. The only ones we really use are Save Your Snaps to save the game, and the Marigold concoction that heals us. Other things, we have made the lullaby potion for a guy that was injured, and he needed to go to sleep. That was it. Skill book on Vitality. Okay, we'll buy the book. Marigold decoction we won't buy. We can make those anyway. Can I not sell my book that I finished reading? No. So we've got 9 of the Marigold decoction, which heals us. We've got 5 Save Your Snaps anyway. Okay, we'll buy the book, mainly because we try and buy the books to increase the skills as we go.
Alright,
Money's not really that much of a big deal at this point. The gear we've been selling has kind of put us in really good stead, and plus, our armour is really good currently. So we bought the books. The next time we get a chance to sleep, we'll do that. We're going to use the bathhouse as well, just to clean ourselves up properly. We do wash in the water when we see it, but it's just not. It's not a thorough wash. So I think it's better to. We don't need a heal. So we'll have a bath and launder our armour. I don't quite know how you put armour in a washing machine. But, you know, although they won't have washing machines, will they? To be fair. She wants 10. We always haggle just because it increases speech.
And how much are you willing to pay?
9.
Satisfied?
Well, a little more.
9.5.
Call it a deal.
Yeah.
You won't regret.
You only ever haggle
money.
once, just because you don't want to risk losing it. It's always better to just haggle once to get your skill up. Right, we're good. So we're all washed and clean. Our armor's all clean. Right, we want the miller's basement now. That's hopefully where we're going to find Florian. We'll find out more about what happened to Esther. We know obviously he owes money or something. He owes someone something because they said when he wises up. So we know the kidnapping is because of him. It's just now why. Because there is definitely more to it. I think he's in here. Oh, we're not trespassing, that's a plus. I think he's in the basement, but I don't know how we get to the basement.
How may I serve you?
What does she trade? Okay, so she's just got food. That's all good. Right, basement. That's okay, not there then. There might be a different door to go in to get into the basement, maybe. That is definitely the baker. Just how do we get into the basement now? Does he have a different entrance, maybe? Ah, here we go. And that is Florian. Right, let's see what happens. You don't look sick.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapota mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Yeah, it does then.
I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Okay, but you confessed to me the execution sorted out. Is this because of that girl? Is it because of the girl?
Something to do with that girl.
Reputation gained?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved.
This is why we talk to everyone before we actually go to the person. We need to, because obviously we wouldn't have that information otherwise. Right. Who is Esther?
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
Okay, who's that?
I'm sorry about that.
Reputation gained?
Me too.
Trying to get on side a little bit.
Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
We've got to go and rescue Esther then.
Searching for her in the woods.
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Alright, this could be a problem. How dare you help me? If they take to the hills, you'll never see Esther again. I can't help you. We're going to have to go and save Esther, aren't we? I could force the issue, but I think we should go and save Esther.
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty.
I'm not looking forward to this, because this could be problematic.
Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Yeah, we've got to try and save her. But if there's more than one, fighting more than one person at a time is a pain. And tricky. But that's what we've agreed to. We need to go and save Esther. Right. So, potentially, is that where we're... Okay. So, to get more information from him, we have to go and save Esther. We haven't got a choice now. Okay. Well, let's just head out. We know what we've got to do and where to go. We're going to go this way. The Esther mission is a side mission, but it's a way of getting him to talk. I'm just not looking forward to fighting potentially more than one person at once. We need the sneaking skill higher, because that would enable us to kill people with a knife if we can approach them from behind. We've got the dagger, we just haven't got the skill, which is a little bit annoying. And we haven't been able to raise it, mainly because we don't generally sneak around, we don't steal and stuff, so that skill for us isn't really going up. But we can try and approach the camp. We've got a bow, we can potentially try and take a few out before they see us, maybe. But this will not be an easy fight, I'm pretty sure. But we've agreed that he will talk to us if we save her, so we haven't got much choice but to save her. So that's what we're going to do. We'll drink a saviour snaps before we really get there, just to be sure, in case we do die, we don't want to come all the way back here to restart again. I'm just not looking forward to facing more than one person at once. It is so tricky when you fight more than one. That's the only thing. But we'll see what happens. We don't know how many there is. I'm assuming there's more than one, to be fair. And a lot of this area we've not been to, north of here. This will be all new to us, so I don't quite know what we're going to find.
Yeah.
But at the minute, we just need to keep heading north. Or northwest. But we need to try and save her. We may be able to sneak in and get her out without no one knowing. That would be ideal, to be fair. Either that or we might have to use our bow, potentially. So I'm assuming you can actually just have a go at him and force him to tell you stuff. Forcibly, potentially. Whereas obviously we're not doing that. We're going to try and help the girl who's innocent in all this, really. So we're going to go and help her instead. Okay, let's have a look where we are. So we're approaching Samopesh, but we don't want to go there, so we want to stay on this path straight by the looks of things. I say he looks like he's been in a few wars.
Yeah.
Gamberson looked quite damaged.
Yeah.
We have got decent armour, so that is kind of our saving grace when we do get there. Is hopefully we're armoured enough to survive any kind of fight.
Yeah.
Problem is, it's not guaranteed. And when you attack with more than one person, it's so tricky. Well, I find it is at the very least. Right, I don't want to. We want to be heading more. Yeah, we don't want to be going there. I want to be going more to the right here.
Yeah.
Did say it looked like a small road. There we go. Right, potentially we could get attacked in the forest, so we've got to be aware. We can just ride away, though. That is the benefit. If we need to, we can just ride away. There is also something coming up here, according to the map. There's question marks there, so I don't... This is a herbalist. Ah, okay, we found a herbalist. There you go, there's a herbalist there. While we're here, let's quickly talk to her. There's an alchemy bench as well we could potentially use if we need to. I don't think we need anything. We've got poison we can put on our sword. I think we'll do when we approach him.
Night, especially in these dark times. Can I do something?
We had that happen to us and it was a nightmare. Right, what has she got? Basically any books really more than anything else. I don't think anything else is helpful. Saying that, charm, increase for 10 minutes. Your strength and war... Ah, that's not bad. Your strength and will and warfare skill increased by 5. That might be worth a little drink before the fight, potentially. Anything else of use? Grasses and herbs. That's herbalism. Always up for taking the books. We have already got poison on ourselves. The ammo potion. So these are potions to learn new ones. We were told by someone previously that you actually can you can do, if you know the ingredients, you can just do it without reading the book, to be fair. But there's lots of potions we could do. I will say there's so much in this you can do, but a lot of it I'm finding we don't need to, if that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff you can just kind of, well, we haven't come across that we felt we had to do. But we'll buy both of those off her. We'll haggle as always to increase her reputations and speaking skill.
Well, we can try it.
There's no point us using the alchemy bench. We don't need it.
That would do it.
We've got 5 groschen off. And it's all about reputation because it means you get better price when you sell. So the warfare and strength potion we'll drink before the fight. I'm assuming we're about to have a fight with them when we get to them. Woodland Garden discovered. Okay, let's just check our direction here. So we are heading up there. There is a road coming just over there. If we follow the river, just show there's a road. If we follow the river this way. So I'm just checking we're going the right way, yeah. We'll come across a road in a second, I think. Following going through the forest, if you get caught up in the bushes, you then can't get out properly. Sometimes you have to get off the horse to actually make your way out. Which of course is more realistic because you can't just ride through every bush you come across, essentially. Well, here's the road we're looking at. Let's go to the shrine. Shrines just seem to be a point of reference the majority of the time. Right, we're heading north. Let's keep following this path. But yeah, we do want to drink Saviour Snaps before the fight.
Yeah.
That will give us a save point. And then we have got the warfare potion potentially to drink as well. There's a house there. All this is new area for us. We've not been north of here. Right, we need to go left or right here. I'm thinking right.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, it may have been the other way. Don't be bandits.
Yeah.
There's quite a few soldiers around. Didn't come up as a fight though, so normally 2 swords appear at the top, and that tells you that that's a fight. Are we heading left? Oh, there's a fight. Someone's attacking us, but we're not going to stop. As I say, we're heading towards trying to rescue Esther, so there's no point stopping for the minute. Have a look where we are. Okay, so we probably should have gone the other way. Although I think there's a way up in a second.
Yeah.
It's obviously avoiding bushes. There we go. Okay, so we want to. There is a camp ahead of us here. I don't know if it's a bandit camp. It possibly could be. No, one to attack. There you go. There's quite a few of them as well. No. Oh, we might be in trouble here. The horse has bucked us off. No, wrong one. Problem is, when there's more than one person attacking you, it's so difficult to defend. Because the others just attack you from behind. Right, Sadist already activated. Yeah, this is what happens though when there's more than one. Because it's so tricky. Because you can't defend everyone attacking you from all angles. Good job our armour's good, but the problem is we've got another big fight to do after this. Which potentially we're going to lose a lot of our armour doing this. But yeah, we kind of went the wrong way. And that's what happened here at the bandit camp. I need to... I've killed a couple of them. I think the ones without armour are the ones we've killed.
Come here, lily liver.
Just backing up. I'm kind of got myself stuck in the bushes, to be fair. I can't see where they are. we are injured as well.
Bring it on.
I'm going to enjoy this.
The ones that attack you from behind is the problem. And you can't, unless you can get a hard surface to back to. I think I killed the second one. We're nearly dead. I need stamina badly. We can yield, but I don't really want to because of the damage you've done to her armour. I'd rather either die or win. I don't care which one. Because I know how bad her armour is now damaged.
What's the matter? Lost your balls? What?
Because whatever happens, it's going to cost us a fortune to get our armour fixed. So if we surrender, we lose stuff anyway. We get him that.
Is that all you've got?
When they attack you from behind, you just because you can't, you need a hard surface behind you essentially
Come on, then.
to be able to defend from everyone.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm amazed we've survived this much, to be fair. Yeah. We're nearly dead.
Where could he have vanished to? Here somewhere.
Need stamina.
What's the matter? Come on! Ha!
It's the ones that attack you from the side, you just can't. It's how far we've rode through a bandit camp. This is what's caused this. There we go. We knew it was coming. Annoyingly, we've got to go backwards. It also means we didn't get to the person with the book. My plan was to save it when we got close. I think we save it after going to... Yeah, we're all the way back here now. So I think now this time we're going to save it when we get to the herbalist. Because that's our best bet, I think. I'm not saying there's a thief, but we're not stopping. It is annoying when you die like that. Obviously, we didn't have much chance. 5, 6 on 1, I think it was in the end. Even with our armour being in the how good it is. When there's more than one against you, it's so tricky to win. And our best skill is a sword. I did want to start using other weapons, but currently our best weapon is probably the one we should be using, and that would be our sword. It's the one we're most skilled in. Anything else, potentially, we risk not doing very well with until we upgrade the skill. But to upgrade the skill, we need to be using it. Because we had a sword at the start of the game, that's kind of what we're stuck with. I was hoping more for an axe, but it's just not really happened that way. Or Warhammer, maybe. I think Warhammer comes in the mace, to be fair. Right, we know we're heading more north and northwest. We've got to go and save Esther. As I say, this may have been a bad decision to accept the mission. We probably could have just got what we needed out of him without going to save his girlfriend. But it felt like the right thing to do. Considering the bathhouse madam as well really seemed to care for her, I didn't really want to leave her in trouble, essentially. But we've got to be careful of the camps where we're heading, because as we've just seen, bandit camps are there. Which is never a good thing. Okay, I do want to try and get to the herbalist again, because at least that's there. Because we can buy a book from her, which is something I wanted to do. Plus, we can save there, so it's a new starting point when inevitably it all goes wrong. So herbalist is where we want to try and get to first. Which actually, we want to be going this way and to the left, I think. But yeah, that was 6 or 7 on 1 there, and I don't know. Whenever you're surrounded and it's that many people against you, I find it so tricky to win. I think that's the point, though. You know, when you're outnumbered, that's when the realism kind of hits, because you're never going to win that many against one, are you? That's no matter how trained you are in a sword. That many against one is always going to be tricky. So it makes sense that it's not easy. Right, we are going to get off the horse here. We're going to buy the book from her again, and the potion for being stronger, because I've got a feeling we're going to have to fight a load of people when we actually do make it to where Esther's being kept. So we want one of those, and the book she has for increasing our herbalism. There we go. We haven't got anything to sell up. We did see this last time. We'll just negotiate just to increase reputation, speaking skill.
All right, so
there we go.
For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Money's not really too much of an issue. That's why we don't really mind spending it. Okay, we do want to save while we're here. I always press it thinking that's what we need to do, but it's not. Okay, so back to heading north. Now, at least if we die again, we've got a new starting point. I want to try and avoid the bandit camps if we can, ideally. Obviously, we're massively outnumbered by the looks of things in them camps, so we definitely don't want to be going there on our own at this point. Follow the stream. I think this will take us to a pathway. We got to a junction before and went right. I think this time we go left, essentially. I think we're heading this way. Yeah. So we'll go follow this path northwest. We'll get to the junction. We went right last time. We're going to go left this time and see if that takes us more where we're going. The big mountain, essentially, is where they're up the top of by looks of things. That hill right ahead of us there, that's where they are. Looking at the map. We've not been any of this way before, hence why we don't really know what's here. But yeah, one of the camps to the right, that was full of bandits, and that's seven of them or so attacked us. Now, we know they're near the mines. We were told that. And we're heading there. This path, I'm hoping, will start veering up the hill shortly. Again, we'll drink another Saviour Snaps when we get quite close to them. Although it may end up getting us drunk if we're not careful. But I don't want to then have to come all the way back in case we die. Because rescuing Esther, I can see being really hard. Potentially. Why is there a wagon there? Things with wagons and things being left, you run the risk of being ambushed. And we don't want to risk any damage to our gear before we find Esther. Because if it is a big old fight to save her, we're going to be in trouble. Our armour should protect us massively, but once you're surrounded, it's a nightmare to kind of win. Okay, we can see roughly where they are now. So if we get to the junction up here, and then we'll do another Saviour Snaps, hopefully it won't get us drunk. But that will then take us directly to where potentially she is. So if we do die again, we're already roughly nearby. There we go. So, we head along this pathway. There's another couple of junctions, but we want to dismount before we get there, I think. Because obviously, if we can use a bow, take a few out that way, or do some damage before they see us, that's what we need. Because I can't, if there's more than one, we could be in trouble here. Okay. So somewhere around here. There is a building there. This is where he told us she was being held. If they are there, we want to try and take out a few before this is, ideally. Ah, there we go. You can see people in there now. Again, we need a sneaking skill up so we could use a dagger. But that isn't the thing so far. I could see a couple. Can't see them now though. Hoping to get used to the bow and get an angle on them, but let's get the bow out. I think we're going to get seen before we get any shots off though if we're not careful. Okay. We're not the most accurate with our bow. But if we can get some damage while they're at distance. Do we hit? Hit him there though.
What's the matter? Come on.
Oh, one down. More coming. One on one I don't mind. More than one, we could be in trouble. Say this is now. I wasn't going to drink that potion, wasn't I? For more water. Oh, he surrendered. Let him go disarmed.
You're not going anywhere armed.
We always make disarm.
And get lost.
Okay. I'm glad in a way I didn't drink the potions. Because I was going to drink the potions to help us. Alright, we'll pick up the sword. He only did one hit on him and then he backed off. Hunting bow. We have got this guy over here to disarm and take everything off as well. Don't know how many more there are here. Thumper? I have to see what weapons are good. Key to shed. We'll take his helmet. I'm not sure what fuss about his black hood. I don't think we took any damage either, which will make a massive difference to our armour. Plain riding spurs, plate courtiers, chaucerces. Right, we are overburdened. We knew that. That's fine because we're going to put this stuff on the horse. It loads of space at the minute. What I wanted to check is their weapons. So our sword is 48, 48, 5. Master Huntsman 45, 40, 11. So not as good as ours. Move the horse. Dogwood bow is 59 power. I think ours is better. Yeah, 64. But again, it's stuff we can sell, make money. A thumper. 11, 34, 11. 48. So the only better thing with that is the blunt damage. It is a long sword though. Something we've not really used, to be honest. That can go as well. I keep forgetting we're carrying our club with us. Armour-wise, I don't think any of this is better than what we've got. In all honesty, because we know we've got some really good gear, so it's unlikely. 4, 7, 11. From there. I was comparing and it changed it. A lot of this stuff is damaged as well, so it won't show up as better anyway. That's why sometimes we have to compare it properly. Get rid of those. Hunting boots we know aren't as good. Gambeson won't be as good as ours because we've recently upgraded it. 4, 7, 11, same as ours. Yeah, there we go. So we're not overburdened. I don't know if there's any more enemies here. We'll keep about just in case. So I'm going to get a quick shot off with the bow. Helps massively. Yeah, there he is. There's another one.
What are you doing here?
I missed him.
Tired of life, are you?
I missed him as well. Right, new sword, shield.
What's the matter? Come on!
One-on-one, like I say, isn't too bad. It's when you're surrounded it becomes a problem. One-on-one fights aren't that bad. And we didn't drink the potion we were going to drink either.
Take that.
As long as no one else joins in, we're okay. Let's spin us around that. I was trying to do a counter. He's quite armoured as well. Got a couple of good hits there. Trying to get an extra one in afterwards.
Yeah, man. Fucker.
He was countering us there. I missed the counter. This is the third person in the camp. Hopefully there's no one else. Nice counter. Got a hit in there. Another nice hit. It's him countering us though. Come on. No, nice hit.
You're dead.
What's there though? To say, I'm just glad there's no one else joining in. The first two we took out, one was with a bow, at close range, but we did take him out. Try not to be as defensive. Yes, we can counter, but I do want to be doing some attacks. Otherwise, combat can take forever. We're just relying on counters. Oh, he's okay. Why don't let's talk to him? There we go.
Mercy.
So we can disarm him at least.
And we'll see.
Of course, of course. What do you want to know?
We want to know about everything about the counterfeiting money if we can. So where's your workshop?
In the mines.
This actually went better than I expected. I thought it'd be a lot harder.
I need a bit more than that.
It's in an abandoned shaft. Outside there's a camp, but I was only there once at night.
I think we did better with combat though. I think that went pretty well.
We went the back way.
Especially mixing up being defensive and countering with a few attacks of our own.
Not too far from here there's a ventilation shaft. We marked the tunnels with chalk.
Okay,
take me all the way
talk.
to the workshop.
We need to find the chalk.
It will. Just be sure to keep the markings on your right.
Right, chalk markings on the right. Means we're going the right way. Who's hired you?
A knight. His name's Yezhik of Runov.
Okay. We need to go back and speak to Ulrich by the looks of things. What do you know about the counterfeiting money?
What do you know about counterfeiting money?
Hardly anything. I know they do it in the workshop and they make a bloody good job of it. I always double-check any coin I get from them.
And you don't know anything else?
No. We were hired near Kutenberg by that fellow Yezhik. We were supposed to kidnap the girl.
Okay, so we've got the key to get the girl here as well, which will also give us more information.
This Yezhik, what can you tell me about him?
We just need to remember chalk markings in the mine, keep them on the right.
Yezhik of Runov, he calls himself. I think he's from Moravia originally. The lad said he's a terror in those
I was hoping to get his armor, but I think if we let him go, we'll just get his weapons, which is okay.
Had Runov Castle razed, though. It ain't nothing but a ruin now.
Right. What should I do with you now?
What shall I do with you now?
You'll let me go, won't you? Of course you will. You gave me your word.
Mercy can mean many things.
You begged for mercy. That can mean a lot of things.
I want his gear.
I might have known. And what do you plan on doing with me?
At least weapons, minimum. The bailiff will find room for you.
You're coming with me. I'm sure the Sasau bailiff can find some room for you.
Oh, no. Annoyingly, it's automatically going to take him back. We've then got to go back there again just to go and rescue the girl. That's annoying. I didn't know that would do that. I probably should. If I just let him go, potentially he could have attacked us later, maybe. But we're going to have to ride all the way back there just to rescue the girl. And we don't get his weapons either, do we? I suppose one thing we can do is sell the gear we just got from the other two that we killed. So we're not carrying, the horse isn't carrying it, keeps us more room on us. But yeah. Although, I wonder if we can actually get... So it did say speak to the guy, I can't remember his name was, that helped us learn more about the counterfeiting anyway. Get his help. So I wonder if we go and get his help first. Okay. That's it. We've put him in the prison. We can go. I think we can earn money, can't we, from taking people to the bailiff, I think. Bailiff possibly is upstairs. No, that's a lockpick, so it's not. I don't know where the bailiff is. I'm not too worried about the money, to be fair. Right, let's quickly go, while we're here, armourer. Just in case we need to repair our armour. And then we'll have a quick look. I think the mission did give us a new bit to do, which was to go and speak to the other knight. Also, I think his shields were better when we were last here. So, we need to quickly transfer gear across from the horse back to us. Dogwood bow. Master Huntsman's sword. It's not quite as good as ours, that's the thing. Although we might not be able to sell the weapons to him. It's normally just armor, but we'll see. We have got 2 bows there we need to really think about using. We've still got treasure maps we need to look at. There's so much stuff we haven't done yet. And the bell-shaped hat. I'm pretty sure all this gear we did check when we took it off him wasn't as good as ours. We do need a double check. So, in terms of armor, the Chaucer's 883, I'm pretty sure ours are a lot better. 18, yeah, definitely a lot better. 773, 18, 7 again, better. I don't think there is much that's any better than currently, to be fair. Hunting boots won't be. The Gambeson, no. That's the same as ours. We're not going to make a massive amount of money, but something's better than nothing. Composite gauntlets 11, 11, 4, where ours are 11, 11, 5. Yeah, so the Lord of Leaper gauntlets. We need to go and do the tourney again to get more the Lord of Leaper stuff. There was something else I was just thinking about. Oh, shield. So our shield currently does 133 defense. Now I'm pretty sure he has better shields. I don't want to steal, I want to talk to him. Come here.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
But yeah, we need to head all the way back there just to rescue the girl now as well. Let's repair our stuff first. So we're only repairing the stuff we're wearing. We won't repair the sword. And these don't need much, so it's not going to cost us much, to be fair. But I want to, just in case we get into a really big fight, I want to make sure everything we've got is good in that regard. Always haggle to increase reputation, which means we get better prices when we sell. Cheaper price when we buy. Super Color, good morning, how are you? Spider-Man trailer, I haven't, no. That's for the new film, isn't it?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake.
Yeah, I've not seen it, to be fair. I didn't know there was a trailer out, to be fair.
That's a sum I can live with.
Thanks for the like, Patricia, there was. We'll have to have a look. I'll have a look after stream then. I didn't realise there was a trailer out. Right, we've got... Let's have a quick look at his shields. I'm sure his shields... So the Sasu Garrison, they're 98. He had some better ones though. 115. I'm sure he did. Doubting myself now because they're not there. Where are they? There we go. The boost shield. So these are 150 defense. We've got a choice of 3. So they are better than our shield. I think. They're 700, but I'm not too worried about money at this point. I don't know which one is the better one to have, though. I'll just go for the yellow. Okay, we need to sell all the stuff we just... That's why this isn't going to cost as much. So all the stuff we just got from the people we killed in the camp. No, that one. That's going to save us a massive amount of money when it comes to doing this. And I want to just double check our shield as well. Oh, we can't check our shield against his. So because he doesn't buy shields, he sells them. We can't have a look at ours. So we're only paying 304 towards the new shield. And we'll haggle as well.
Can we do something about the price?
All right.
I don't mind a bright shield. I think a bright shield's good. How are you this morning, Super Colby, though? Hope you're well. We'll go to 200. It's a massive difference.
Aye, for that amount, I can be
wow.
persuaded.
We just got basically 100 groschen off what we was meant to pay. So the boost shield here, 150 defense, 20 charisma. So it's better than charisma as well, and better durability. So we'll put that one on. We have a new shield. We do need to sell the other one. How are we food-wise? Okay. Right. So we did mess up because we didn't go and get the girl because we said we'd take the prisoner to the bailiff, which annoyingly messed us up because it meant we came all the way back. But I did also see the mission updated. So find out what Florian knows, help Florian save the kidnapped girl, use the back entrance to the forger's workshop. We can also secure Ulrich's help. That's optional. So I think we go and see Ulrich and secure his help. And he is over by the lodgings. So what we'll do is we'll head over there, speak to Ulrich. That means we're not going into the mines on our own, because that's the other issue. I don't really want to go and fight a mine full of people and bandits on our own, because once you're surrounded, it is a nightmare to win. Whereas if he comes with us, potentially, we have some help. That's my thinking. We'll quickly go to the blacksmith here on the right. We have got weapons to sell from the people we did kill as well. The bandits holding the girl. We do need to go back though. That's the big thing. Yeah, are you anywhere near all of that, Super Collar B? I'm hoping you're safe. I need to have a look at these bows as well. I'm going to transfer both to us just so we can compare, because I'm pretty sure we should be maybe using a different bow at this point. So our bow currently is the where's that bow? U hunting bow. 64 power. And these ones 59 power, so no good. 62 and 64. And ours is, I think 64, wasn't it? Yeah. So ours is the same as both the Cumins. So we may as well sell both the Cumin bows as well. Right, quickly speak to the blacksmith.
In good health, dear.
I know we've got to go all the way back to the girl, which is annoying, but
Take care now.
I don't think he's got any better weapons for us. Also, his shields, I think, are worse, yeah. Cooper's axe. The guy we defeated as well, he had an axe on him, which would have been nice to have. But, unfortunately, it took us off immediately. Right, we need to sell both the Cumin bows. Although it told us they're worth so much more money, they're not. Heavy shield can go as well. The Master Huntsman's sword, we did have a look at this. It's not as good as our sword, other than the blunt damage side of things. The Thumper as well, not as good as what we're using. I think that's everything, to be fair. So we're getting 344 from him. Obviously, we'll haggle as well, just to get a speech skill reputation
I'd like to
up.
discuss the price.
We've already fixed all our gear, so that's all good. We'll go for 380.
Since it's you.
He won't give it to us, I don't think.
Well, that sounds pretty interesting.
There you go.
Less, and I'll be satisfied.
It's always good just to increase your speech skill. We only ever do it, haggle once and then accept whatever he says.
Very well, I agree.
Right, that is that done. Weights off, money back in our pocket. We are heading to go and see Ulrich to convince him to help us, and then we're going to go and try and rescue the girl, and then we're going to assault the mine, essentially. As I say, the frustrating part was we took the guy to the bailiff, which took us away from where the girl was being kept. We do have the key to the room she's locked behind, at least. But yeah, annoyingly, we couldn't free the girl. The really frustrating thing will be if we go back and free the girl, and she then needs escorting. That would not be fun. Right, he is upstairs, I'm pretty sure. His room is the third one. But yeah, if we have to scroll all the way back to here again, Sasau, that will be annoying. He's not here. I thought he said he was here. He's here somewhere, but not in here. He is around though, but he might be around the back, to be fair. I think we have found him around the back before. Is he sat inside here?
How about a bit of grub?
There, is that him? Yeah, Ulrich. Right, we need help. Get him to come and help us. I know where the workshop is.
Finally found out where the forger's workshop is. Master
The room
Feyfer
is
was
pretty
right.
much a set, so it's not really a problem. What's more
Forgers
known
are
as
sticking
freaking
close
makers.
to the supply
Yeah,
source.
I can't
Their
imagine what that's
workshop is
like for
somewhere
you.
in the mines.
Super Collar to
I
be
found
fair.
there's
I
another
really
way
can't.
through some other galleries. I never
But
expected
yeah,
them
all
to
I can do,
come
I
Still,
just hope you're safe.
Even if I can take them by surprise, I'd appreciate it if you came along to help.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Okay, Ulrich is coming with us. Oh, hang on. It's moved us. Okay, we're already here. We need to go and get Esther first, though. But it's taking us all the way back here. That's good. Right, firstly, I want to save your snaps. I don't know if it did an auto save a minute ago, but just in case. Has Ulrich gone inside? I think he's already gone inside, hasn't he? Ah, we do need to go and rescue Esther. But if I walk off, I don't know if he's going to get killed. I'm going to put a torch on so we can see. So you're going to wait there. We're going to have to go and do this now. We still need to save Esther. I wasn't going to apply poison to the sword. So this is the back entrance to the workshop. Essentially. I'm just expecting someone to jump out and attack us, to be fair. As soon as we see light, we need to take the torch off. Is he behind us? Okay, gotta be careful how quick we go here. Don't want to get surrounded. Right, there is a torch there. Though it's not providing much light. As I say, I do want to go and save Esther though, so I'm hoping this doesn't send us backwards. I'm glad it's brought us here though. Saved us the ride. Can't hear anyone. All we know is this is the counterfeiters' workshop. That's what we know. I'm expecting enemies though. Where's Ulrich? Come on, keep up. Don't particularly want to be the one in the lead. To be fair, he's a proper knight. And yet we're the one leading him in. Got a ladder to use here. This is meant to be the back entrance, so potentially we can catch him by surprise. But yeah, we still need to save the girl. I shouldn't have... It's one of those things, I don't want to kill everyone if we don't need to. We actually get him to surrender. Give us the information to get here was brilliant. But because it sent us all the way back, it seemed a bit pointless. Although we got to fix the gear, it wasn't badly damaged anyway. Alright, there is a torch down there. I am going to put my torch away, I think, and put our shield back on. I just don't know what we're going to find in here. So we've got to be prepared to fight. Okay. Another ladder here. How many ladders down here are there? Okay, there are torches on the wall here. Right, we're told keep the white markings on our right hand side. I'm just waiting for Ulrich to come down. Come on, Ulrich. A lot slower than I would like, to be fair. So you can keep the white markings on our right hand side. Alright, I need to put the torch back on because we can't see anything. I took it off thinking it would be okay, but there's not enough light around. The white markings on the right is what we were told. I don't know where to go from here. I can't see a white marking anywhere. I think we go straight. There wasn't a white marking to say go that way. No marking there either. Why does this feel like we may have gone the wrong way? I don't know which way we're going. There's no white markings anywhere. I mean, lost. Okay. Go to the Rattay Presbytery for the lost items. What did we lose? It's telling us we lost an item, but I don't know what. I don't think we've gone the right way. Part of me thinks we're not in the right place. No, look, we're miles to the right, and that wants us there. I think we need to go back. Yeah, I think we went the wrong way there. I also don't know where Ulrich is. I wonder if he'll wait. Oh, there he is. He got stuck on some rocks. So, this way, potentially, is the right way. We were told, though, to keep the white markings on our right. I'm not... Oh, this is a dead end. That's the wrong way. Right, we do need to go back. I didn't see any other white markings. That's the problem. That's how we got lost. That's the lack of markings. Okay, that way takes us away. So we don't want to go that way. This way takes us towards where we're going. But yeah, I hope you stay safe, Super Colby. I can see something coming up. There's something ahead of us. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like a window, to be fair. Right. There's a platform there. Remember, we have come in the back entrance, so I wasn't expecting to be straight on it. He did say just keep the white markings to your right, but I'm not seeing any white markings, which doesn't help. There's a torch ahead of us. Right, where's Ulrich? Oh, he's there. He's keeping up. I'm expecting a fight once we find out where we're going. I'm pretty sure there'll be a fight. Oh, this is a dead end. It's cave-in by the looks of it. Right, so that's the wrong way. After all that way, that's wrong. We knew to keep the markings on our right-hand side, but we've not, since the first marking we saw, we've not seen any others. So that's the issue of us getting lost a bit here. I think we go back to the main passageway and head right. Which take us back towards the bit we came in. Don't think this goes anywhere. Not by the looks of it. Yeah, back to the main corridor, head right, which is back the way we came. And then hopefully there's another right turn somewhere there. These mines are extensive though. Isn't helpful. Yeah, we want to head right, I believe, when we get to the end of this passageway. And that'll take us back towards the one marking we've seen. Right, is he still with us? Come on, Ulrich, keep up. Right, that's the ladder we came down. There's our white marking there. But that's the only white marking we've seen. We went that way and it's not that way. The only other thing was, there was this passage here we haven't checked out. And white marking. But he said keep it on our right. That's on our left. And now we've got a choice in two directions again. That's a dead end. I have no idea where we're going in this mine. Right, where are we? It's taking us away from it. So unless it comes round... Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was what the vote was for. It was for the first and second game. There's another arrow there. We were told to keep them on our right, though, and they're not. They're on our left. Although he could have lied to us, to be fair. So another ladder going down. Ah, there's arrows going that way.
Oh.
Just, I think, follow the arrows. There we go, it's on our right now. Right, I think this is the right way then. I think we're okay in terms of direction. Well, I can't use the ladder. Head down the ladder then. I'm not looking forward to what's down here though. If there is more than one person, we could be in trouble. Unless Ulrich does keep up. But yeah, so number 2 after this, and then we'll do another vote when we start that. I don't know how far through the story of this we are, to be fair. I can hear voices. Okay, I can hear voices then. Where's Ulrich? I don't know where Ulrich is and I can't hear him. I really don't want to climb back up to find him, but I might have to.
Hold it for me here. No. Here, where I'm showing. Where are you putting that? Put it down.
There's voices. Okay, I'm going to go back up and find out where Ulrich is. I don't want to go in there alone. But I don't know where Ulrich's gone. But yeah, I think this is definitely the right way. We can hear voices down here. Where is he? I've lost Ulrich. Okay, I think we're on our own. I don't know where Ulrich is. Seems to have lost him. I don't think he's going to show up on the map, is he? No. The dog is outside the entrance to the mine. I know Esther's there. Yeah, I don't know where Ulrich is. Okay, I'm hoping he comes back, but I don't know where he's gone. We can hear voices. We know we're in roughly the right place, so I suppose we head down the ladder and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know where Ulrich's disappeared. Give me the ladder. There we go. Yeah, we might be on our own here. Because I don't know where he is. As long as we can keep her back to the wall, potentially, we can stop ourselves being surrounded, which is always the main thing to try and do. I don't know. I can't. We could coat the sword in poison, which someone has done to us before. But I don't know if we're meant to keep at least one of them alive to get information out of them. That's the thing. Right, we need to at some point take the torch off and put on our shield, but it needs to be at the right moment. I can hear people hammering. Yeah, we've lost Ulrich somewhere. So we are on our own by the looks of things. I can hear voices. Down. You definitely hear voices. The white arrow says down. Why are we... I'm pressing down and we're going up. Oh, there's Ulrich.
Hey.
Can we go down now? Ulrich just came up the ladder. But the white arrow says go down. I don't know where Ulrich got to. We're following the white arrows. Although we did... Originally the bandit said keep on your right, but they've not been on our right. To be fair. But yeah, we do need to go back and save Esther though at some point. We've already killed the bandits that were there, or the soldiers that were there. Oh, another ladder. I can hear the voice is getting louder, so we know they're nearby. I'm hoping Ulrich's going to come down that ladder. More ladders. Definitely hear them making something nearby, so we're definitely in the right place. Means the workshop's nearby, I would say. Another ladder? Yeah, definitely getting louder. Oh, not that. I can hear them. But obviously, I don't know exactly where they are in here. I'm guessing which way we're heading based on where the voice is. There we go. Arrow to the right. I can hear them, it's just where are they? Oh, Gav, we found it. We're here. Well, there's a few of them here. Are they going to attack?
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That was me worried that we're going to have to fight a load of people. Maybe we don't.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement.
Really?
I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut.
So we could do this without Ulrich, so I don't know how this would play out without him, to be fair.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
No, I want information.
I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Okay.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig.
Okay, so we do know he's working with someone who doesn't agree with Radzig. You can lie about killing him.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is
The thing is, the guy we've captured isn't a soldier. You can tell by the way he acts and talks.
Will be on his pike before the month is out.
Okay, I already beat you once. You don't have to return to the Rosenbergs. I won't back down. I'm going for that.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Feyfer recognised the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said.
There was a timer on that as well.
From prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into
Join
Sir
us.
Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right.
Success,
I do
though.
not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have
Oh,
been
because
found
we
out,
now
they
know
will
who he
see to it
serves,
I
that puts him
vanish.
in danger.
They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, so Ulrich is leaving. They're running away. And he is our prisoner. Before we deal with him, is there anything here to grab? Not by the looks of it. Okay, well, let's speak to the prisoner then. Sir Jezik?
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort
Oh, he has a sword, so maybe he is a
You can
fighter.
talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go.
Oh, no. I was going to say, I think it may take us automatically back to
Master
Rattay,
Feyfer is very keen to meet you.
but then it means we've got to ride all the way back to go and rescue Teresa still. Yeah. Ah, means I'm assuming she's not been saved, which means we've got to go all the way back and do so.
Easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful.
Well, at least we've stopped the counterfeiters.
I'll see you in Rattay then.
I'm hoping that mission with Teresa hasn't failed. Oh, not Teresa, sorry. The other girl. Please don't take us back to Rattay. Okay. Let's just see what happens now. We failed. Found who, yeah, helpful. Oh, okay, yeah, we have found some of it. Okay, we failed some missions, but only because we completed the main bit beforehand. Now, my question is does she still need, yeah, she still needs saving. Save Esther. Okay, we need to head back to Rattay for the main story, but before that, we need to go and save Esther. And she's back over where we just were. We are dirty as well, annoyingly. So I think we go to the bathhouse, we have a wash, and then we ride back north to the mines. We've already taken out the bandits where Esther's being kept. We didn't gain any weapons or anything. We didn't fight anyone in the end. But we have a wash, we head back, we've got to save Esther. We didn't need to get the information from Florian because we found it ourselves. The same as the copper. We kind of found all that out ourselves. So none of that really needs doing, essentially. Bathhouses are coming up on our left here, I think. Or they're on our right, aren't they? Yeah. So we'll ride north, hopefully avoid bandits and things, and try and rescue the girl still. I don't want to ignore that mission because we did promise to save her. Plus there might be good stuff there we can take. That's what I was thinking. Use the bathhouse.
I'd like to order something here.
There's also fixes their gear if there's any damage to it. I don't think there is. I think we'll just need to
get myself
clean it.
Fixed up a bit. Have a bath.
Having a proper wash is better than the troughs. It does give us more, but it's better for her charisma, I'm pretty sure. We'll always haggle. She won't take much difference to what it costs, but
willing to pay?
it's all increasing his speech and reputation.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on
Yeah,
that.
she won't agree to a price change. It's only 10 groschen anyway, but it's
You
just
won't
about
regret
increasing
spending the
speech.
money. I guarantee it. Good luck.
Okay, we've got to ride north to speak to Teresa. My only now issue is we've got to go all the way back there again. We've already been there once, but the annoying thing is it's automatically moved us. I'm not meant to be in this bit. There's a bridge I was trying to get to. I've just had a wash. I don't want to be in the water. Already getting dirty again. Right, we need to ride north to try and rescue Teresa. Not Teresa, Esther. I keep saying the wrong girl. I'd say the only issue is there is bandits around that way. I'm guessing it auto saved when we did the main mission bit with Ulrich, because it generally does. Where's my horse? There. And we know we've killed the bandits where Esther is anyway. So we just need to get there, essentially. It is a bit of a ride, annoyingly, as well. But we do also need to try and avoid any bandit camps. Because we will generally get outnumbered, which is what we want to try and avoid if we can. We roughly know the way, though, I think. And then once we've saved her, we've got to go all the way back to Rattay as well, which is a bit of a distance from where we are. We did try fast travelling in the last stream when we got attacked while fast travelling, which was fine. We killed the guy and got his armour. But it just takes time. But it may be a case of doing that again. Right, is there a better way of going here? Not really.
Yeah.
The annoying thing is, if we hadn't taken the bandit one of the people guarding Esther's captive, we would have been able to do it at the same time as being there. But because we took him captive and took him back to the bailiff, we didn't actually gain the ability to go and speak to her and rescue her first. We do have the key to her chambers, or where she's being kept. But yeah, just because we arrested him meant we couldn't actually speak to her there and then. Which is why this has been a bit of a pain. And when we recruited Ulrich to help us with the mines, he was already going in. I didn't know what would happen if we left him to go and quickly speak to her. So we didn't. But since the mission's still there, she still needs saving. The main bits that said it failed, it's because we did other bits without doing them. It's just the way it kind of worked out, to be fair. If we'd done the bits that we failed, it would have just still got us, I think, to the same end point. It just would have been done in a different way, potentially. But we had enough information to be able to figure out where we were going and what we was doing anyway. So it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm hoping is, one, it gives an auto-save when we did the mission. It normally does. When the main story updates, it normally does an auto-save. I'm just hoping there's no bandits where she is now, although we thought we'd killed them all. I'm hoping they haven't come back.
Hey, what are you doing here? Get lost before
Oh, they're going to attack us. It's fine. We're just going to keep going. I'm not fighting all of them on our own. We'd get killed. But yeah, with Esther, I'm hoping the bandits aren't back. Either that, or we should really have to take a save of schnapps sooner rather than later, just in case they are back and they kill us, because then we've got to do the whole thing all over again. Which I'd rather not do. There's still swords at the top. They're not chasing us, surely. We're miles away from them. Okay, the swords at the top generally mean we're under attack by someone. There, they've gone now. I was going to say, I thought it was miles away from them. And the other downside to this is we've then got to ride away to Rattay from here. Unless we escort her back and it does it automatically. Then at least we don't then have to ride all the way to Rattay from here, because it's even further distance now. We may have to try an fast travel and just hope we don't get attacked this time. Right, we are nearly there. We've got to take up here to the junction, take the road to the right. As I say, we've already killed a load of people here previously. I'm hoping they're still dead. Or at least no new ones have spawned in. They shouldn't have done in theory. I think we'll have to do a save of snaps just beforehand. Just to be sure. Right, once we get to the piles of bits here. Right, this is where we want to stop and save. Just on the off chance it hasn't... Just in the off chance they've come back, essentially. There we go. I'm glad we didn't waste their poison as well on the guy, because obviously it lasts a certain amount of time on the sword. And also the potion for increasing warfare. We were going to drink that before the mine, so we could, just in case we got attacked. But we didn't in the end, so I'm glad we didn't waste them. Right. Anyone around? Obviously we've already killed 2 people here and took 1 to the bailiff. Although we let one, I think we let one go. He had to drop his weapons though first. Doesn't mean there aren't any more. I'm just hoping there isn't. If there is, it's 1-on-1, not 5-on-1 or something silly. No, I think we're safe. Right, we need to. We know she's here. We do need to eat, so let's eat. Anything else around for us to pick up or take is the question. Not by the looks of things. I was hoping to find gear or something here, but it doesn't look like there is anything. Right, we think she's kept in here. We've got the key. And there she is. Please. I can't open that. What's in here? Well, we might as well take both of them. It's not stealing, so we'll take them. Right, bath maid. This is Esther.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
He did, but he couldn't come rescue himself. It's not Florian's fault. I would have tried to rescue immediately. For Christ's sake, shut up. It's not his fault.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right.
We'll try and protect him a little bit.
Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
Right, I'll go with you.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Is it going to be automatic? Or are we doing it manually? No, automatic, brilliant. I'd rather that than us having to ride all the way back. So this has saved us a massive amount of time. If we'd set off on our own, she would still be travelling back and we would be elsewhere, and yeah, it could mess things up. So I don't think we get attacked while doing this. I don't think we can. I could be wrong. But even got taking the bandit back to the bailiff, there was nothing happened to us then. But we do need to ride back to Rattay from here for the main story, which is what we're trying to move forward. But we do need to speak to Florian as well for this mission. So the Florian information was part of the main story as well, but we didn't need it in the end. That's the thing. We got it from the bandit who was holding Esther hostage. So that's why it didn't matter doing this afterwards, Jesus. I think. Right, we need to speak to Florian ideally. Who is where? He's in the basement, isn't he? So his doorway is out here. There he is, that's his doorway. And there he is.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Saved
I
Esther.
found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapota.
They found me in the tavern one evening.
So at least we get more information. We don't need it massively, but we get a bit more.
They?
Yes, Rapota. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
So Jezek we've got in custody.
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Okay, where's Rapota?
Where will I find Rapota?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
Hang on. That means he's nearby.
And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because
your job?
we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Okay. Find Rapota.
I suppose I better go.
Potentially he's on the bench, or he's by the trader on the green.
I hope you get revenge. See you later.
And we've got a save already, so we're going to save. He's normally sitting on the bench watching, is what he said, or on the green of the trader. just want to see where the mission comes up now. So this is still part of the main story as well. Obviously, we can head back to Rattay and speak to Radzig, but this is still part of the main story. Finding Rapota. So he said he sits on the bench watching. Or trade at the green. That's Elijah. It's a townsman. There's no one here. So the only other place he said he was trading with the trader on the green. So where's the trader on the green is the question. What would you class as the green? That's the question. The trader there. I don't think any of these count as traders as such. That's specifically a trader, not a grocer or someone like that. That's a butcher. So I'm guessing there. Based on what he told us. Problem is, we don't know what this guy looks like. That is the only thing. We're kind of guesstimating a little bit here where he could be. Trader here. There is no one here though. That's a trader. There's no one else here. Just speak. You might be able to ask something. I'm not sure.
Hope I can be a help to you, knight.
No.
Take care now.
So that can't be the right trader, can it?
They wiped out the whole encampment.
I don't know who he is. That's guard. Just trying to work out where else he could be. You did say sitting on a bench watching him, but I can't see anyone doing that. Speak to the townsman.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
I'm looking for the workshop of Master Engraver.
We know who the Master Engraver is, it's fine.
You'll find him there.
I don't know why that's the question, we already know where he is. But he's definitely not sitting here then. Townsman.
God be with you.
Obviously the townsman could be
I'm
Rapota.
looking for the Master Engraver. Do you know where I can find him?
He's probably in his workshop in the monastery courtyard. May the Lord watch
Okay.
with you.
Right, there's no one else we can talk to you there. Where else could this guy be? Problem is we just don't know what he looks like. That's the problem. And the saber's coming all the way back. I wanted to try and see if we can find him before we head back to Rattay. Trader on the green. I can't see where another trader is. Unless he means over here by the monastery. Other than that, I don't know where he is, in all honesty. There is kind of a green area down here. And there is a question why we've not been there before. Would that count as a green, potentially? And that could potentially be a trader as well. That could potentially be where he is. Obviously, we're kind of guesstimating and trying to figure this out as we go. That's the whole point of trying to find someone, to be fair, isn't it? I've also seen it's confirmed Roadcraft's DLC, the Reclaim DLC, is out next week. 24th of March, I think it releases. So potentially we could start the DLC for Roadcraft on release next week. Hopefully. It just depends if it's going to release at midnight. As it should, but we're not 100% sure. Who's this guy? That's the bailiff. Hang on. You owe us money for taking the prisoner.
Sir Knight.
Oh no.
God be with you.
Okay. I thought we could get money out of him for taking the prisoner there, but it doesn't seem to have the option. Right. The green looked to be over this way on the map. So I'm hoping there's a trader here and potentially a potter's here as well. But we haven't been this way. We haven't been to here, so there's a question mark. It doesn't tell us what's actually here. Lanky betwixt stump punch. Who's punch?
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Oh, he trains fist fighting.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
Well, we're here. Let's
I'd like to practice
at least increase it by a bit. We haven't done many fist fights. In fact, barely any. We'll always haggle it down. We'll go to 52. He won't take it. But this will increase our fist fighting skill. I know there is a side quest of fighting certain people, so it's definitely worth doing.
Agreed. Now
to get something towards it. There you go. Unarmed has been improved. What level are we unarmed? Because potentially we could do another one. We're level 4. No, we're going to be level 5 or above to do another one. That's weed. Okay, I don't think this is going to be a trader here. No, this is a tanner. That's a trader, though.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes.
What's wrong with our clothes?
Damn bandits.
They're probably all dirty. Every time you get dirty, people talk to you differently.
Take care.
She just has loads of hides. So it does mean that we're in the wrong place then. I don't know where this guy is. We've got two choices. We keep searching for him. We know he's here because he's keeping an eye on Florian. So we know he's here somewhere. It's either that or we go back to Rattay to go and speak to Sir Radzig. I'd rather find Rapota first, if we can. Time of day or week. So it's nearly night time. I think we head back across, we go to sleep, then we've told Florian to go to work. So potentially, the guy will be by the Master Engravers workshop, keeping an eye on Florian. So at least we know roughly where he should be. Obviously it's still been trying to find him. Potentially that's our really only option here. As it's nearly night time anyway. I can't see anyone that's watching Florian's house. So that's our next option. It's how long do we do trying to find him before heading back to Sir Radzig. But I think Sir Radzig will make us find him anyway, which would mean coming all the way back. So to try and avoid that back and forth, I think it's worth trying to find him now. But that's not a simple thing. What we'll also do, we'll go to the inn. We can study. We've got a book to study on herbalism. We'll increase that as well. And then in the morning head to a Master Engravers workshop and see if we can find this guy waiting around. I think that's really our only option. Are our clothes dirty then? A long bit. No, she was saying what about the state of you? We've got no dirty clothes or anything. Still can't find our friend's work either. But yeah, I think we're doing okay with the main quest, the main story. There is a few side missions we need to focus on a little bit soon. Not too many. Innkeeper, come here. I need a room.
I am honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'm not. I want a room.
Have you got a bed for the night?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
So you could, if you do for more than one night, it saves us paying again ever.
How about if I pay you for several nights?
How much will it cost us?
But let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
Because we keep paying 250 gross on. Okay, we're going to haggle it down.
That's quite a lot.
My thinking is,
we discussed the price.
It means we don't ever have to pay for a room here, I think, again.
Agree?
It just saves us keep. I know it's only 2 gross on normally, but
more, and we'll shake on.
It means we don't have to talk to them ever again either. We can just go and sleep.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
So the room is potentially becomes permanently ours now, I think. Yeah, there you go. You've got yourself another home. So the benefit of paying more is it's permanent. That's the big thing. So this is ours here. So we'll study and then we'll sleep, and then we're hoping to find this Rapota guy watching Florian. That's the hope anyway. Firstly, we need our book. We bought this book off the herbalist. There we go. Grasses and herbs. This will increase the herbalism skill. It didn't take long to get 100%. There we go. And then we'll sleep as well. Should also give us another save point at least. And then off to the Master Engraver. We have got a mission to do for him as well. We've got to go and find the Moldavite, which is a stone missing from a crown that he's making for someone else that we'll also need to collect. We haven't gone and done that as of yet. Hopefully this takes us up and we get some more unlocked skills. I know. Okay, so we've leveled up a herbalism, but it hasn't. It's not enough to actually. Was that alchemy or herbalism? One of the two, but it's not enough to do much else. We want the bit where you don't actually have to make potions yourself, auto brewing. That's what we need. Level 10 for auto brewing though. Witcher. I think these both are new. We don't generally make mistakes when using it, to be fair, so I'm not too worried. Level 7, so level 10 is ideally what we need, I think. Right, let's sleep. And we'll sleep. We need to make sure Florian's gone to work. So that's what we've got to go a little bit longer, I think. But so far, so good. At least we've got one person behind the counterfeiter. But now we just need to find this guy. I'm hoping he's there. It's just finding the guy. But we don't know. We don't know what he looks like. That's the bigger issue, I think, is trying to find him that way. So the hope is Florian's going to go to work and Rapota will be there watching, essentially. That's the hope. Grab some food while we're here. A bit of a storm going on around us. Okay. Obviously, we don't know where Florian is at the minute. I'm hoping he's gone to work, is what we told him to do. So we need to head to the Master Engravers workshop. If we can catch up to Florian, that might be handy. That's the townsman. I was hoping that was Florian, to be fair. Right. Master Engravers workshop is over here. And then hopefully we can spot a guy. It's not knowing what he looks like is the problem. I think we're just going to approach everyone and see what it says. But first of all, we need to find the Master Engravers workshop, which we have been to. Blacksmith there. I know we've been there. It's just a case of spotting it again. There's a barn and there's an upstairs to the barn, I think. Is that Florian? Oh, that's the miller.
My God, what happened to you? You look like
okay, our clothes might be dirty because it's saying they've been assaulted.
Do you know where I can find him?
He's probably in his workshop in the monastery courtyard.
Okay, so we're nearby. We knew he was here, it's just where. Is it this one? I know it's in a kind of a barn. It's got two sections to a barn and there's steps going up. Essentially is where he is. As we have been there ourselves. Do we need to wash? It doesn't say we do, to be fair. Ah, could be here actually. No, that's trespassing. I think it's there. I think. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure he's in there. That's the miller there. Thing is, the Master Engraver doesn't seem to show up on here. I've got a feeling it's this building here. We're allowed in this. No, that's trespassing as well. That can't be there then, can it? So it must be over here then. I know it's upstairs. Here we go. So the Master Engraver is up here. No, he's not. That's just the barn. They all look the same. He's not up here either, is he? No. No. It's a similar kind of building, though. I know there's an upstairs to it. As I say, I don't want to go... I think it's here, actually. I don't want to go back to Rapota until we've found this guy, because... Yeah, Master Engraver's there. Okay, Florian isn't here currently. So we need to keep an eye out for Florian, and hopefully we can find this Rapota guy nearby to him. I don't know if we've... I don't know where he's going to be. We did tell Florian to come to work. That's the thing. Any of these look suspicious? It's a villager. Who's this guy?
My God, what happened to you?
I don't know why he keeps saying that. My arm is clean.
Looking for the Master Engraver.
Right-ish.
Do you know where I can find him?
He's probably in his workshop in the monastery courtyard.
Right, we know where he is. That's fine. Where is Florian? It might be too early, hence why Florian's not here yet, maybe. But yeah, we did tell him to come to work as normal, in the hope that it would draw Rapota out. What time of day I went for? So he should be here by now. Do we wait? Sit down and wait an hour and see if he turns up then, maybe? Or is maybe there is the chance that Florian's not doing as we asked. That's the other thing. Let's wait an hour and let's wait 2 and see if Florian turns up. I don't know how else to do this. I don't want to go all the way back to Rapota to come all the way back again. If he's not here, we need to head back to Florian's house, I think, and try there again. Because he did say he's normally watching his house. But we'll see if he's at Florian's at work first. Because if he is, he should be around here, I'm hoping. I don't know why these stairs are so awkward. Really doesn't want me to go upstairs. I want to know if Florian's there. Right. Yes, hey, Florian's here. Okay, so Florian's there. So potentially, from what he's told us, Rapota is normally nearby. That's what he told us.
I'm looking for the Master Engraver.
That's just another
Do you
person.
know where I can find him?
We are getting dirty about it.
Workshop in the monastery courtyard.
Right, it's not him then. There's no one else really around though, is there? I was hoping it'd be really obvious there'd be someone waiting around. There's no one there. There's no one here at all. Okay, so if that's the case... we're going to head back to the town, I think, and have a look there. I thought there'd be someone here. Based on what we've been told. There doesn't seem to be anyone there. Which potentially means he's back in the town. Who's this guy? This guy's got a weapon on him. The problem is we don't know what he looks like. That's the issue. Who's this guy? Oh, it's just the watchman. It's not him then. But I think I've got a feeling if we go back to Rattay now, yes, we've got the guy Sajezic, but if we go back there, we're going to have to come back here afterwards to find Rapota. We can find him before heading back to Rattay. It's potentially just saving us the journey, is my thinking. But yeah, if we have a look around the tavern area maybe, see if we can find someone suspicious, potentially. That's kind of the only thing I can kind of figure out at this point. So the tavern is here. Is it? I don't know. The tavern's there, isn't it? Let's go to the tavern. I don't know what else to do other than potentially waiting, let Florian go back home, sleep, and the next day follow him to work, potentially. I hope we spot someone. But this is probably one of the worst missions we've done so far. More the fact that we don't know too much information. So finding him is tricky. I know Florian told us he's normally watching his house, to be fair. But it's still a case of trying to find the guy.
My wife's lace making.
Townsman. Okay, let's have a look. So the tavern is over there. We'll go to the tavern first and have a look. I don't know what the guy looks like. So it's a case of going to every single person and just seeing if they're up to no good, essentially. So this is the tavern here. We have already spoke to these people, I'm pretty sure. Townsman. We know, I think it's a man more than a woman. That's something at least. Is there anyone around? We think looks a bit weird, dodgy. There's no one here though, is there? That's the problem. And it's, I don't know where else he will be. He did say on the green. I wonder if this counts as the green, as this is the market potentially. What do we got over here? There's a tailor down there. There's just no one around that I would say is this guy. But I know what will happen. We'll go back to Rattay, speak to Sir Radzig, and then have to come back this way anyway. That's the problem. But I don't know where else to look for him. We think it's a man as well.
Carrots that'll make you and your family
So it's
happy.
not the guards.
Onions that'll make you cry. And
Speak to this guy and see what it says. Normally it's just pickpocket. Can talk to him.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
I'm looking for the Master Engraver.
So this is the same thing. We already know where the Master Engraver is. I don't need to find out where he is. I don't know why that's the only option to talk to. But yeah, no one suspicious that I can see. We could go and have a drink in the tavern and wait, I suppose, and see if someone turns up. So Florian sleeps and lives there. That's essentially where this guy's meant to be keeping an eye on. The only other thing we do is simply wait, essentially. There's no one dodgy around. Don't know who the dog's barking at. Right, let's sit here. I just don't want to go all the way back to Rattay before finding him. I just think it was back and forth. Let's go 6 hours. Potentially that's clocking off time, is my thinking. And hopefully he's around here keeping on Florian and being at home. Or potentially we could go and see Florian walking home. See if there's anyone following him. It's definitely not a simple one. We possibly could go back and maybe we'll get more information from Sir Radzig and that make it easier to find him. But it's just all the back and forth I'm trying to avoid. Downside to that is obviously we're kind of stuck in one place looking for someone we don't know what he looks like. That's Elijah. We do need to eat sooner rather than later as well. That's just a townsman. The free food here or not? There's no food cooking, annoyingly.
Do you wish?
Right, let's see if Florian's home, because if he's not, potentially, you may be following him home in a minute. Right, Florian's not home. So my thinking is, this guy will follow Florian home, potentially. So if we stand and keep a lookout for that, maybe. I'm kind of guessing as much as I can to see if we can get this right, but I'm not seeing anyone around. Who's this guy? Shop guard.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
There's no one here that I think.
It's a feast for your eyes.
This should be just a guard, I think. Yeah, just a guard. I don't know who the dog's barking at. This guy, the armor smith. That's my only other way to do this, I think, is maybe wait for Florian to either come home or kind of meet him halfway and see if he's the guy's following him. I don't know 100% which way Florian walks though. Who's this guy?
God almighty. Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
We've got really good armor on,
You know
everyone
where I can
complains.
find the master engraver?
Oh yes. He has a workshop by the monastery.
I don't know. I don't really want to give up and go back to Rapota to come all the way back. I don't know if we've got much choice. Is that the innkeeper yet? Climb up. I was hoping to potentially find the guy walking home, following him home, but I'm not seeing anything. They're both definitely tout villagers, aren't they? Elijah, townsman, yeah. That's a guard. Is he going to wear a guard's uniform to blend in? That's the question. Yeah, I was hoping we'd see Florian walk home. Florian generally wears white. That's what we're looking out for. But I'm not seeing anyone. I don't want to just not do anything, but I also want to do this before we head off. But yeah, I was hoping we'd spot Florian walking home. That's just a guard.
I showed a couple of pieces she made.
A villager.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I'm looking for the master.
I don't know why. We've already been to Master
You know
Feyfer. I don't know why
where
he
I
keeps
can
saying the
He's
same
probably
thing.
in his workshop in the monastery courtyard. Goodbye.
Cool. Right. Any sign of Florian? Because if it's true that this guy tails Florian, then potentially we'll see him coming home. But I don't know which way he walks home, that's the thing. I'm assuming the AI just follows a set route, but I just don't know which way he comes. I'm not seeing anyone, though, that potentially is this guy we're looking for. He did also say by the market, but I think this is what he claims as the market green. But I wouldn't say there's anyone here that's suspicious either. I thought waiting by Florian's house would be the best option. Right, we've not missed him. He's not home, is he? No. So where is he? Is the question. Time we're on for. So it's now nearly 8 o'clock at night, and yet no Florian. The problem is there's two different ways to walk. And if we go one way, potentially we miss him coming the other. But I was just hoping we'd see him following him, and that would solve all our problems. We'd have the guy, we know who he is, and hopefully go from there. But I'm not even seeing Florian, that's the problem. I know this is not the most exciting thing, but I just think if we go back to Rattay, we've got to come all the way back to find Rapota again afterwards, which kind of defeats the point. But I will say, Florian finishes work very late. But how is he not already finished work? No one around. There was a guy there, but I don't think that's him.
Come tomorrow. I have a new song from the
Shop
peddler.
guard.
We can give it a go.
Come on, Florian, where are you? You can't be working this late, surely. Right, we've not missed him, he's not in here. And they do come home. I don't think they spawn back. I think they do actually have to walk home. But it's, where is he? Who's this guy? Gambler. All this time, where is Florian? And the townsman.
God save you. Good
I
night.
don't think I spoke to him, have we?
What can I do for
He was saying, I think it'll be Master Engraver. Yeah. I don't know why it's the same thing.
He's probably in his workshop in the
We're
monastery.
kind of out of options, other than hoping Florian turns up soon. We've, say, sod it and head back to Rattay to carry on the main story that way. Or, I don't know what else we do, to be fair. I really thought it'd be quite simple to spot this guy waiting around. It's turning into a nightmare. Townsman. We spoke to all these. That's the gambler.
Coming.
That's Elijah. Villager. I don't know what else to do. I don't. If we wait now, potentially Florian will be already be home, which is not what we want. We kind of want to see if someone's actually tailing him or not. But for some reason, Florian isn't coming home. It's nearly night time, unless maybe he doesn't come home till it's dark. Maybe. But I thought he'd be home before this. I'm just not seeing anyone dodgy, which is not helpful. No one different by the market that I can see. And this is following the clues that Florian gave us, that this guy is basically following him. Pardon me. So apologies for that. No, I don't know what else to do. Other than waiting till the morning and potentially following Florian to work. That's kind of our other option. Not an ideal option, but that's my only other thinking. Someone's shouting a thief nearby. Guessing you're the thief. I need to tackle him.
Somebody help me!
What?
Fucking dog!
Don't want to hit the guard.
What was that?
Do we help tackle the guard? This guy is stolen from the other guy. By the sounds of it. Our fist fighting isn't very high. Got him there. Got him there. He's giving up.
You got me. Leave me be.
Okay, well, this was just a thief. Obviously not the guy we're after.
Had enough.
At least we've helped stop a thief.
Please, leave me be. For the love of God, I only stole a piece of bread. I was starving.
You glad it didn't end
No
up worse.
excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
The second time I've done that, to be fair, we don't really gain massively from it. I was kind of hoping that was...
You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
We did get the loot back.
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie.
We only sold 3 loaves of bread because it was starving. I don't think it was that bad, to be
And
fair.
just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
4 groschen. Last time I think it was a necklace someone stole, to be fair. Okay, let's see if he's home now. Just hope we've not missed him. I don't know what else to do with this quest. Like I say, if we go out to Rapota, it means coming all the way back at some point. Right, Florian's not here. Which means he should still be on his way home. Which means this guy could still be following him. But I'm not seeing him anywhere. I'm not seeing Florian either. It's now already getting dark. Unless Florian's not coming home tonight, which messes everything up. Only other thing we can do is sleep in a bed in Florian's house. How are we food-wise? I know we need to eat. We could sleep in Florian's house till the morning and follow Florian to work. That's the other thing. But we do need to eat first, I think. But yeah, this hasn't quite gone the way I'd hoped, to be honest. I thought we could potentially watch and see him and job done. But no. I could take some spirits here. That would give us 20 back. There we go. Ooh, obviously that would increase our drinking levels, but that does increase our nourishment. Right, what I'm thinking then, we're going to one last try, and if this doesn't work, we're heading back to Rapota. I want to sleep in Florian's bed. He'll wake us up, hopefully, and then we'll follow him to work. But I'm assuming he'll wake us up before we actually sleep through the night. There we go.
Hey, young fellow. You can't
Yeah.
sleep here.
That's
Go and
so
find a
that,
bed of your own.
that's okay. We knew that was coming. That's fine.
Get up. What are you doing lying?
My thinking is we need to follow him to work. If we've got any hope of finding this person. I don't want to go elsewhere. Doesn't mean we're not going to get the best energy refill, but I don't think we've got much choice because we're not solving this otherwise. We are losing some energy by sitting still, but not as much. As I say, this is to save us going back and forth. But it does mean we've got to try and solve it before then. Nourishment, we do desperately need to eat once we come out of this. I may just have to buy some food off the tavern, to be fair. We've got loads of dried food, but I'm trying rather not eat it. I don't think we've got anything on the horse, to be fair. But yeah, we just need to see if Florian's home, and if he is, we just need to keep an eye on when he goes to work. Because my plan is to try and follow him to work, essentially. And then hope we see this guy following him. So is Florian in here? Yeah, he's still asleep. Okay, Florian is still asleep, that's fine. No food around? No food there. We desperately need to eat. The horse might actually have something on him, to be fair. What I think is we follow Florian to work. And hope this Rapota guy is watching him go to work. Who's that? There's someone there. Found him! We found Rapota.
Are you Rapota by any chance?
Rapota.
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well,
He's going to run
I don't have
away.
much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spawn. I know you buy quicksilver for the forgers.
I know you buy quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point.
So this is the other part to the main story mission.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
We know where the workshop is.
That will be the best solution.
So?
I think he's going to run away or try and fight us.
Let's leave it for another time.
No! Don't let him go. I'm not letting him go. Stop him. There we go. Stopped him.
I give up.
There we go. We stopped him.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Okay, again, this is all part of the main story. This is what we already know where the workshop is. We've done that bit.
Punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the
Yeah, been there, done that. That's fine.
Doesn't narrow it down very much.
It's annoying that because you've already done that bit and arrested the other guy inside the mine,
It used to be abandoned.
and this doesn't
Now there's a
include
small
that.
camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Okay, who is your liege
Who is
lord?
your lord?
So Yezhek of
We've already done the.
That's what he calls
Oh,
himself.
it's failed the other
One of the
bit.
castles long gone.
I don't understand. So we failed other bits of the mission because we found him.
Bronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg.
I don't understand how that's happened.
The Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well
Although
Vincent's vassals would resist.
I thought we were saving time by not going back to Rattay, to then have to come back here to find him.
Confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But it seems that we need to do Rattay first,
Bronov
supposedly.
fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt.
That's one thing I do that does annoy me about this, is the fact that missions fail randomly, or it seems randomly,
Become the scourge of the domain.
because you try and do other things to make things work out. I don't know, it's weird.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as
I'm not too sure what the main swordsman wants to do
if
next.
things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get run off back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
And it's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
Who is Jezek
Who's
working
Yezhek
for?
working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head.
So Jezek's the other one we've already arrested
That's not
and
for
took
me
back
to
to
know.
Rattay, or he's taking
Sir
back
Yezhek
for us.
was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was
Hungarian
doing there,
nobleman, okay.
or who he is.
Right, that's everything we can ask.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death.
We're not killing him here and now. We'll get attacked by the guards. No. Your dungeon is
Honourable
waiting.
death?
Reputation lost?
No chance.
I'm not fussed.
It's the
I'd rather
dungeons
not
for you,
try and kill him
and the
here.
sort of punishment a
I'm not letting him go either.
Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
Okay, will that take him automatically? I don't quite understand what other things failed while we was doing that. Maybe we should have gone to Rattay first, spoke to Sir Razzie, then come back and found him, but that seems counterintuitive. As we was already here, it made sense to do this while we was here. It's quite a long loading scene as well, isn't it? Had this happened before, it didn't crash. It just took a while for the loading to do what it's doing. But yeah, I don't quite understand why Sir Ranzig was meant to happen before we found Rapota. Maybe we would have got more clues to him, maybe. But it was more by chance we found him anyway. I'm so hoping this hasn't messed up. I can hear noises and stuff and rain and stuff. I don't know. I'm assuming it's not done anything. I was expecting a cutscene or the normal thing of you. It takes you back to an area and you see the travel map. But obviously, I also don't know when the last time the save happened. When the save last counted, I think would have been when we slept. Actually, to be fair. I obviously can't do anything. I also don't want to exit the game. If I exit the game, we the stream ends. But how long do you give it before you think it's actually broken? The downside, if you exit a game while doing a loading screen like this, potentially you can corrupt the save. If we do that, that would be bad. That takes us back to the very beginning, which I really don't want to go back and do. But we're this far through the story as well. Normally when this happens in games, it crashes and gives us an error message, but it's not giving us an error message. But I think the game's screwed itself. Which the problem for us is, I don't know how that affects the save. And also, if I come out of the game, we lose the stream. And we have to end the stream early. And for half an hour, it's not worth restarting, that's the problem. But nothing's happening. I can't get anything to happen. Even pressing buttons doesn't do anything. I can get back to the home screen on the PlayStation, but that will exit the stream. And obviously I don't know what happens to the save. I think the game's broke. I think it's broken itself. For whatever reason, I think it's just now gone wrong. Potentially it means we can go back to Zaradzig and do that bit and not fail it this time. There is that possibility. As long as the save isn't corrupted. But I don't know how long do we give it to see if it fixes itself. We have had this happen before, but it was only 10 seconds or so and then it sorted itself out. But I don't think this is going to fix itself. I think this is broken. Because the weather's not changing, it's still raining. Yes, we can hear the dog barking and stuff. I think the game's broken. I think it's messed itself up. This is not fun. Right, there's nothing we can do. I don't think it's going to fix itself. It does mean we have to end the stream early because as soon as I exit the game, the stream ends because we do it directly through the PlayStation. I have got a capture card, but it's always easier just to do it straight through because there's less leads essentially. Yeah, we're going to have to call it there. What I'm going to do is exit the game once I finish the stream, and we are back live tomorrow morning with more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Potentially, I will try and check before the stream tomorrow and see if hopefully everything's okay. But yeah, frustratingly, the game has decided to mess up. Not much we can do. So we are going to end early. Massive thank you to you guys joining us today. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning as we try and continue Kingdom Come Deliverance. Hopefully, we haven't lost our save and it's not corrupted. That's my only big concern. But thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on the live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.